Ciao, travelers. Welcome to Discovery with Us, your go-to guide for exploring the world's most enchanting destinations. Today, we find ourselves in the heart of Italy, amidst the fashion, art, and history of Milan. Join us as we uncover the many beautiful sights that make this city a must-visit. Let's dive in. Our first stop is an absolute masterpiece, the Milan Cathedral or Duomo di Milano. This church dominates the city's skyline with its intricate spires and breathtaking architecture. The construction of this church started in the 14th century and lasted until the 20th century. The architecture of the Duomo, the Baroque facade, the mosaic and the paintings will enchant you. Take a stroll around the cathedral square, and if you're feeling adventurous, climb to the rooftop for panoramic views of Milan. The Duomo is not just a church, it's a symbol of Milanese pride and a testament to centuries of craftsmanship. For those who enjoy a touch of luxury and shopping, Milan has you covered. We're now in the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, the oldest shopping center in the world. It's located in the heart of Milan, Italy, named after Vittorio Emanuele II, the first king of the Kingdom of Italy. The Galleria is renowned for its exquisite architecture, and the covered shopping arcade is best known for its special glass roof. Explore high-end boutiques, dine in elegant restaurants, and marvel at the stunning glass dome overhead. This is not just a shopping destination, it's a grand architectural experience. Now for something unique and a bit mysterious, visit the Bone Chapel of San Bernardino alle Ossa. Decorated with human bones and skulls, this chapel is a striking example of macabre artistry. And just for context, the chapel dates back to the 13th century. But it gained prominence in the 18th century when the adjacent church faced the issue of limited space in its cemetery. As a solution, the charnel house was created to house the exhumed bones from the cemetery. So if you're interested in history and a touch of the unusual, it's a site worth exploring. Next up is the Colonne di San Lorenzo, also known as the Columns of San Lorenzo, which is a historical site located in Milan. The columns are believed to have originally belonged to a Roman building, possibly a pagan temple, and were later moved to their current location. The exact history of the columns is not fully known, but they are remnants of ancient Roman architecture. The Colonne di San Lorenzo is not only a testament to Milan's Roman past, but also a symbol of the city's ability to blend ancient and modern elements. So head by if you would like a little bit of Roman history in Milan. Next up is one of the most famous and iconic works of art created by the Italian Renaissance polymath Leonardo da Vinci, The Last Supper, housed in the convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie. This iconic mural depicts the emotional moment Jesus shares his last meal with his disciples, where he informs his apostles about the traitor in their midst. In addition, there are many more well-known and historical paintings in the church, and the beautiful wall and ceiling paintings. So a visit to Santa Maria delle Grazie will not be a waste of time. A visit here is a journey through time and an absolute must for art enthusiasts. Next up, we have the Parco Sempione and Arco della Pace. Parco Sempione is a large city park situated in the historic center of Milan. The park was designed in the late 19th century and opened to the public in 1888. It provides a green oasis in the heart of the bustling city and is a popular relaxing space for both locals and tourists. Within Parco Sempione, you can find flower beds, a pond, and various sculptures. The Arco della Pace, or Arch of Peace, is a neoclassical triumphal arch located at the edge of Parco Sempione. It was originally built in the early 19th century to celebrate the victories of Napoleon, but it underwent significant modifications later on. The arch is a major thoroughfare that connects the city center to the park. It serves as a grand entrance to Parco Sempione. Both Parco Sempione and Arco della Pace contribute to the cultural and recreational life of Milan, offering residents and visitors a beautiful and peaceful place to enjoy nature and historical architecture in the midst of a vibrant urban setting. Next up, we have one of the world's most renowned opera houses, the La Scala, or Teatro alla Scala. The theater was designed by the architect Giuseppe Piermarini and has since become an iconic symbol of Milan and a landmark in the world of opera. La Scala's neo-classical design by Pier Marini features a horseshoe-shaped auditorium with several tiers of boxes. The theater has a seating capacity of around 2,000 spectators. La Scala is primarily known for its opera performances, but it also hosts ballets and classical music concerts. La Scala has played a significant role in the development of opera and has influenced the global operatic tradition. Its performances are often broadcast and have a broad international audience. La Scala typically has a season that runs from December 7th, the feast day of St. Ambrose, patron saint of Milan, to July. The season includes a mix of classic and contemporary operas. La Scala remains a symbol of artistic excellence and a cultural treasure, attracting music lovers and performers from around the world. Lastly, we have the monumental cemetery of Milan, which compared to the Bone Chapel, this cemetery has a lot of space, and the families of the dead and the sculpture artist have exploited it. Not everyone will like the idea of visiting a cemetery, but you will be surprised at the Cimitero Monumental di Milano by the statues, sometimes even designed by famous artists. A visit to this cemetery is more of a cultural activity due to the appearance of the imposing graves, and it cannot be compared to a cemetery in your own country. The peaceful setting and the multitude of objects in every corner of the cemetery mean that you can easily spend half a day there. So you don't necessarily have to go to a museum or church to see the work. The spacious layout of the Cimitero Monumental provides space for gigantic structures in honor of the deceased who are buried there. As our Milanese adventure comes to a close, I hope this guide has inspired you to explore the diverse beauty this city has to offer. Milan is a captivating blend of history, art, and modern elegance. If you enjoyed our journey, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel guides, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, happy travels. Arrivederci.